Okay, so welcome back to this game, which unfortunately I haven't played in a couple of weeks. So. But anyway,
just keep pushing.
wait, what is going on here?
Just keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Okay,
Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to.
what the hell? Seriously?
Excellent, Tom.
Ugh.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
Oh,
What
a
is
couple of
this?
massacres,
Test?
huh?
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought you were supposed to be good at working things out, Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments.
Anyway, how's everybody doing tonight?
Well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan.
Yes, indeed.
Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
Then why are you taking them?
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'll go back over here and, go behind. Okay, behind here and look in the car, just... I know what this could be. Check.
Bingo. Well,
Check for
Ryan,
£500.
what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
See what else there is in town. Now, what could James be doing? I don't know, maybe. Going to the large greenhouse and to find...
So James is interested in poppy pods, is
Poppy
he?
pods.
He's got some explaining to do.
And yet they're being stored in shoeboxes. Not sure if maybe I'll go back to Atlas just to talk to Ryan some more. 'Cause why not?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, well.
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then.
Well, duh.
Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
Distracted?
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
You suppose
why
so?
were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
500's not
She was
little.
a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods. Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I feel like there's something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, makes sense, right?
So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way.
Except for Kate, right?
Except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming
okay.
the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this
Assessment
assessment
for
also
what?
involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Who knows? Okay, I'm out of here.
Probably be back later.
Or not. Maybe I'll talk to Simon. Yeah.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Where did he get it from?
I don't know, I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know, I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Isn't morphine an opium derivative or something?
Aha. You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like I said,
We weren't trying to
isn't
outdo each other.
morphine and opiates?
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It
Prime?
means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
Victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing.
Okay.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose,
Clearly.
did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seemed to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Who knows?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Who knows what happened? Maybe I'll talk to either Paul or Ryan. Again. Just saying.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask
I
him.
already did.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Wasn't Kate a brunette?
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pot?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback.
Kickback?
Just business, Inspector.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know, but... No, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask her.
Be back later on. if
Ryan
that's okay.
about this. situation and yeah. Maybe he knows. I don't know. Or not, I don't know.
More questions, please. Thank you. Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector?
Of course.
Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you?
Obviously.
I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives, more than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
I don't know. I don't know, I'm just... Nope, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Huh.
A few minutes later.
Never mind, I think I remember. I kept having to look this. Yeah, but I couldn't quite remember. I think. There was it. What was it? Okay, yeah, I couldn't quite remember. So it's a tricky one, so.
Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference! If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Okay, well.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
Alright, I guess I can end this for real. So if you enjoyed this, click on thumbs up icon. Feel free to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Share this video with everybody else. That's pretty much all there is, so thank you, good night.